But now we have to go back to Dead Cells and we have to beat 3BC. What is up, Jake? How are you doing? Hey, we still have to do 3BC. We have to be slow with brutality or survival. Screw tactics. Screw tactics. I can't do it. I'm bad. Tactics is bad. 3BC. That's what I want to beat. I said I was going to master Dead Cells, and I don't know what you guys want to consider master in Dead Cells, but I feel beating 3BC is pretty good in terms of like mastering. I feel 3BC would be pretty good in terms of mastering it. And if you disagree, I don't know why you would disagree. Increase your movement speed for 5 seconds after killing an enemy. Heavy crossbow on survival immediately. Or tactics. Honey. Knock, knock, knock. Honey, it's a tactics build. You know what I just said about tactics? But honey, it's a tactics build. Honey, wake up the kids. We're doing tactics. Tell them Christmas is canceled this year. Rumor line in the chat. No. Tactics is good. And mastering is a big word, but I feel like I'm pretty good at Dead Cells, you know? And I feel like I've given it a good amount of stream time regardless. Okay, can you not do that? We have to play this very safe. We don't get the heal. Our brutality builds more close range weapons, tactics, long range weapons, and survival, health, and shield things. Survival is kind of like all over the place, but I'd say survival, yeah, that's basically it. Brutality is more melee weapons. Tactics, I usually tend to do crossbows, and survival is like shields, but also has really good melee weapons. Like survival has some pretty good weapons, like the baseball bat. A survival build with the baseball bat with frozen and rooted enemies and all that. Oh my god, it's so nice. It's such a good build combination. That baseball bat is insane. Toxic sewers. I don't know if I want to go to the toxic sewers. Having a ranged weapon and a shield. Have you beat the game initially, Jake? I love my heavy turret. Ow. We have a chicken with us, so... Ow. Heavy crossbow, why do you do this to me? Luckily we have that chicken. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Extra jump in midair, damage from projectiles. Sure. Extra jump in midair is nice. Think you've lost at the final level? That final level's hard. That boss is rough. All right, let's do a prediction. Let's open up the casino. Will we win? Casino, will we win? I'll give you 5 minutes because I'm going to take my time. Like Jimmy Eat World in the middle. Just take some time. Did anybody do their daily exercises? Any exercise connoisseurs in the chat today? Anyone planning on exercising? Ayo. Nah, I don't want to go there. I don't know which way I want to go, to be honest. You believe but can't bet. Thanks for believing. Where's that chicken at? All right, let's take the chicken. And... I'm gonna do the Promenade of the Condemned. You're going to go for a swim at the gym later today? Nice. My gym has a pool, but I'm too afraid to go in it. Because I don't know how to swim. But swimming is a very good form of exercise. Joel, thanks for lurking. Went for a walk and bought stuff for exercise, and you think that counts? That definitely counts. Good job. Going out for a walk is always nice. I can't swim. No, we talked about this yesterday. I'm terrified of it. I can't swim, and I'm afraid of going in that water. I don't want to go in there. No thanks. Sharks live in the water. Not going out there ever. He wasn't here yesterday. You missed the talk of a new schedule. I was gonna start it next week, but I said screw it and started it today. Because everyone was like, yeah, that sounds nice. Just don't burn out. And I'm like, all right, cool. We're going to start it tomorrow, I guess. So now we have a new schedule of gaming. There's no sharks in the gym pool. I would hope there's no sharks. I don't want to learn how to swim, though. If I learn how to swim, my odds of drowning go up significantly. You know what I mean? If I never learn how to swim and avoid water at all costs in terms of swimming, I never have to worry about drowning. What's up, Gemini? It's going good. How are you doing? Hey, hey, hey. The oven axe. I'll keep it in my backpack for now, but I don't think it's... I'd rather have a crossbow in my backpack. Yeah, when am I gonna fall into a pool or the ocean? I'm not gonna fall in. I remember when I was a kid, before I had this fear, one thing that actually helped to make this fear what it is was one time I was swimming in the ocean and I didn't realize how far. At the time, I didn't realize how powerful the ocean was and how much it actually makes you like drift to like the left or the right. Deleted Reddit and now you're bored. Dude, I love Reddit. Reddit's like my favorite. But like I got super scared because I couldn't see my mom and I thought I was lost because I just drifted really far to the right or the left, like east or west, because I was a tiny little man and the ocean was just overpowered me. And then ever since then I've been like, yeah, I'm not touching water. I don't want to go in there. Pool was very safe. I guess the good thing is if I do start drowning in a pool, I can get mouth to mouth from our super hot guy that's like super jacked. So I mean, that's always nice. I get saved. So I give somebody a great Christmas story. Yeah, there I was, you know, and then this guy started drowning in the pool, man. Also, Zaz, I'm glad to have you in here for the morning stream. You already had a near drown experience, so nope, I'll put my feet and legs in shallow water. I'll do shallow water. I will do that. I'll get my ankles wet. But I'm not going like belly deep in a pool. No thanks. I'd rather stay on the land where I'm supposed to be as a human. You know, humans were made to be on the land. I'll stay there. I'm gonna use my first flask and hopefully my only flask. Dude, are you kidding me? Okay, maybe tactics build is not a good idea because I'm just getting hit like crazy. I think there's a shop here in this area. I think. Oh no, it's Ramparts that has a shop, not Promenade. What's up, Gamer Pro? It's too early! Exclamation mark scheduled. Don't worry, I'll be here tonight as well. I've already committed the tactics though, so we just have to win. We just have to win. I don't want to go in water. There is water close to us. But it's not for me. What up, Paul? How are you doing? Early bird? It's 11 a.m. Well, I think it's 8 a.m. for you, but I woke up at like 6:45 this morning. I went to bed at like, I got into bed at like 10:15 p.m. and I started playing Pokemon Black 2 because I was watching Chloe after I stopped streaming yesterday while I was putting my highlight channel on. I opened Chloe up because I saw she was doing some shiny hunting, and I was like, oh yeah, I could watch some Pokemon. And it made me want to play goddamn Pokemon Black, or just play Pokemon on my DS. So I started playing Pokemon on the DS. I picked Oshawott as my starter, and I caught a Mareep. We'll see if I ever get to continue that game now, but we'll see. I have a DS. I have 1, 2, 3. I have about 5 DSs. Like 3 3DSs, DSi, DSL. I got DSs everywhere, man. I'll buy this. 5, yeah. Like 3 3DSs, 2 DSis, a DS Lite. And you're asking, why the hell do you have that many DSs? I'm a game collector. People will jump in a river in my town. Sadly, you won't be among them due to not having bought a suit. And, you know, being sick all week. Ugh. Being sick plus swimming? No thanks. You never knew? Yeah, I haven't really talked about game collecting as of late, but I love collecting video games. GameCube? I have a GameCube. I don't really use it, though. But I have one. My favorite thing to do is go to a retro game store and just buy some stuff. I love it. There's a retro game store that's like, it's a little bit of a travels away. It's like a city away. And we have to take a couple buses to get there. But I've been wanting to go there for a while to see if they have anything nice. Probably just a window shop, but last time I went to a retro game store, I bought Metroid Prime 3 and Metroid Other M on the Wii. Ah, yeah, Zaz, I got rid of that one. I got rid of that one. I became a boring old man. Tyler, Ninja Tyler Blevins is in this game. Oh my god. Technically, Wii games are retro. Technically. I don't think they're retro because that makes me feel old. But according to people, if a game is over 15 years old, that's when you consider it retro. Which I think is kind of young, but you know, whatever. When I say retro games, I think of Super Nintendo and NES. Not Wii and GameCube. But whatever. You're a retro gamer? What games do you play that are retro? That can't be true. I think that's what people consider it. I don't consider it that. I don't consider Wii retro, but that's what they say. And I'm like, please, no, not anything but that. 10-year-olds think those games are super old before their time. The 10-year-olds. I mean, the Wii was freaking crazy at the time. I remember getting the Wii for Christmas by my dad, and I just played the shit out of it. I just played so much Wii when I got it. I remember playing Wii Sports for the first time and thinking it was the greatest thing ever. Playing baseball like that and being able to swing like that in a video game and have the motion. It was crazy to me. I loved it. That make DS games retro? Yeah, DS came out in 2005, I believe. 2005? Or late 2004 was the first DS, so they are technically retro as well. 3DS is not retro yet. But a good amount of DS games would be considered retro. I wish I had more DS games in my collection. I have a decent amount of 3DS games, though, which I'm happy with. My 3DS game collection is going swimmingly, I'd say. First game you ever played was Pac-Man for the NES. My first handheld game was Scooby-Doo on the Game Boy Color. My first console game was probably like something on the N64. Probably Star Fox on the N64 and like Super Mario 64. I still have all my N64 games too. I still have all of them. PS1 is technically retro, yep. When people think retro, though, everyone just thinks Nintendo, because let's be honest, Nintendo's the good stuff. Nintendo's the good stuff. This makes you feel old? Sorry. It's the way of the world. I don't like it either. I don't like feeling this old. PS2 is also technically retro. PS2, the greatest selling console of all time, of like 130 million units sold. Is it 130 or is it 150? Somewhere between there. PS2, the greatest selling console ever. Never had one. I was a Nintendo boy growing up until we got an Xbox 360. I remember that the year after we got a Wii, we got an Xbox 360 with Halo 3, the orange box, and a parent divorce. Hey, they may have got divorced, but I got Halo. So, you know, who's the real winner here? If you like collecting retro games, don't buy GameCube right now. GameCube is pretty... Last time I checked, GameCube games are fucking expensive as hell. And GameCube is super expensive because not many people bought GameCube in general. GameCube wasn't really a big selling console. So it never really got a large amount of stuff with it. Dreamcast. The Dreamcast, Sega Dreamcast, that thing was ahead of its time. The Dreamcast was so ahead of its time. Yeah. Sega was not the most successful in the world of console games. Am I a retro gamer now? I mean, I wouldn't say you're like a I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a retro gamer. A lot of my favorite games of all time can be considered retro games. Nothing wrong with that. Retro games are great. Do a YouTube video on what is considered retro. I already got one community yelling at me, the roguelite community yelling at me for shit I say. Now I need the retro game community to yell at me as well. Oh my god. Where's that damn store? I don't want to use another flask. There is a store here somewhere. Means it's more views for me. But the thing is, the people that watch me on YouTube, if they only watch me on YouTube, they don't really watch me for retro games. But I guess it wouldn't really matter. Games are games. I've thought about making a video on the life cycle of Have a Nice Death's early access, because that's a game I've actually kept up with in early access to an extent. Or I also thought about doing the history of roguelite genres. What? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh. How did that even happen? How? Dude, this is why I don't do tactics. I was playing it so safe. Did the heavy crossbow, it just takes too long, it feels like. The only history game I ever made was the history of Kirby. I'm gonna take this one. I see a flint. A fucking heavy crossbow again. Oh, God. I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna get baited by the heavy crossbow again. Even though it had a 20% hit on critical chance. 20% damage on crits, I think. We'll take the flint. The flint ain't too bad. But I know so much of history. Me? I don't know that much. I wish I knew more on video games and all that. Ow. Ay, ay, ay. You hate this weapon? It's not treating me too well yet, but we'll see. We're gonna keep going survival. I need to find a kebab. The thing about survival, man, they just have... Oh my god, they just have long freaking wind-ups. Yeah, I think the thing I needed to do there was actually parry. Goddamn flint wind up. All right, third time's the charm this time around. In 3 BC is kicking my ass. I have made it to the end on 3 BC once. Hey, where are the baseball bats? I see the flint again. Staff isn't bad. What do I want out of these? I don't want the flint again, but we do have the... Wait a minute. I see a frost blast, which is tempting me. A frost blast is tempting me. So I know we just used the flint, but this time we actually have a frost blast. And I got hit by a damn rat. It's a pretty nice combination, to be honest. Okay, I have confidence with this one, to be honest. This one is nice. I could have just broke that. Whatever. Whatever. The thing is, though, this works because This works because I have the Frost Blast. That's the only reason why this flint is working. The goddamn wind-up is too long for me. I'm a coward. I haven't even found a scroll of power yet. What? Oh my god. I swear I had 1 health at one point and I somehow survived. We haven't found a single scroll. Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous. Do you have a scroll nearby or anything, lady? This is... Oh my god. It's gotta be one coming up. Broadsword could work. Yeah, let's try the broadsword. Broadsword also kind of has a long wind up, but you know, we'll see. All right, here come the scrolls. Oh my god. Also, my NA folks, have you eaten your breakfast yet? Because it's 11:30 a.m. on the Eastern time as of right now, or 11:27. If you're in the Eastern time zone and you haven't eaten breakfast yet, we're gonna have a serious talk with your mother. Or any of your guardians. And if you're adults, then I'll have to have a talk with you. Why haven't you eaten breakfast? Hello, Queen Bunny. You're eating brunch right now. Does that count? Yeah, brunch counts. You're eating food. Food is the best. I love food. I love food so much, but I don't eat enough of it. Bob, perfect. Had some celery with peanut butter. How about that? Peanut butter is pretty good protein and high in calories, so yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, peanut butter's pretty good. It's good for you, even though I don't like it. My breakfast consisted of yogurt with a bagel. I'm talking Greek yogurt again. But I also had a bunch of yummy yummies in it, like strawberries and granola and little coconut shards. Breakfast, second breakfast, and lunch. Damn. Damn. Damn, eating good today. I also had a granola bar this morning and an apple before I went to the gym. Every morning, you gotta have your daily apple. You're thinking about dinner, but only because someone is streaming so early and confusing your schedule? What an asshole. What an asshole. Don't worry, we'll only be here for 3.5 more hours. And then I'll disappear for 4 hours. And then I'll be back! Let's do Heart of... I didn't want to do Heart of Ice. Shit. Wait, reset. I didn't mean to do Heart of Ice. I wanted to do Armadillo Pack. Talk of food makes me feel sick in the morning, so you eat around 11 a.m. or noon every day. I feel like a lot of people have that same feeling. Wait, why? Oh, no. No, dude, we take more damage because of Frost Blast. What happened? Just because I upgraded it? Oh, man, that sucks. It does more damage, but I don't care about Frost Blast doing more damage. It's Frost Blast. All right, we just have to not take damage then. I'm sorry, La La La. You may be the most negatively affected. Oh my god, I just ran into that of me changing this stream schedule. Well, this is an unfortunate run. This is rather unfortunate. Oh my god, do I seriously have to use another damn flask? Good parry. Run in it back. It back. Run in it back. Run in it back. Okay. 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 I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll get freaky. I'll get freaky. I'll run the Hollow Knight nail. Cleaver, 100% damage to a target covered in burning oil, and the cleaver covers people in burning oil, so that's a nice little combo, I guess. Hollow Knight will be my savior. For the second time in my life, I have been saved by Hollow Knight. But that's another story. All right, not a bad start at all. Downward smash attacks burn the ground. Damage from projectiles reduced by 75%. I will keep the one I have now. Push your new schedule a little bit. I'm sorry, I can't do that. I get too tired too early. Everything is good. I have just enough time in the morning when I wake up at 7:30 to do everything I need. I know, I know. Streamer, how could you not live by my life? I hate myself right now. I cannot do this. I cannot do this. I cannot do Dead Cells at all lately, it seems. I will gladly take a chicken. Did I make it to the gym today? I did. I did go to the gym this morning. I woke up at like 6:45. I laid in bed for a little bit because I was like, I can lay in bed for a little bit. And then after the gym, I went to go get some food for dinner tonight. I was gonna try to get turkey because I craved a turkey burger, but the store didn't sell any ground freaking turkey. I was so disappointed. So I got pork for a pork burger, I guess. I'd rather have a turkey burger, but you know. I'll be fine. What's the new schedule? You behind as usual? That's your life. To be fair, this is the first day of this schedule, so you're not too far behind. They didn't have ground chicken. They had chicken, but I didn't want a chicken burger. I wanted a turkey burger. Actually, they didn't have ground chicken. They only had like chicken stir fry and like eyes and all that. Do we hate cow now? No, I just was craving a turkey burger. Just craving a turkey one. I love beef still, but I just wanted turkey. Turkey's just really good. Turkey is so good, man. I hated it growing up because my family did Thanksgiving turkeys, and Americans do not know how to cook a Thanksgiving turkey. That shit's dry and unseasoned and not good. But a ground turkey with some don't mind if I do. Just take your time, Dylan. You will be fine. Take your time, Dylan, and you will be fine. All you gotta do is take your sweet ass time. This guy can go fuck himself. I have not had a turkey cooked by someone in the South. This is true. I have never really had anyone cook anything for me in the South because I don't really know anybody in the South. I'll buy the 1% of HP recovered per attack. I'm gonna take it for now, and I'm gonna regret it probably. We'll see. I'll probably regret it. We'll go Promenade of the Condemned, sure. Not a fan of turkey unless it's deep fried. Who doesn't like deep fried food? Deep fried food makes us always feel good. Deep fried food always makes you feel good. I have no money. But, melee kills make you invisible. Next melee attack after using the skill inflicts 304 damage. We'll get the scheme. Four days? Jesus Christ, grinding it for 4 days? Are you kidding me? I'm trying to get some health back. Because doing, using the whip heals me, but you know me. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I've run into a goddamn wrecking ball again. The Impaler, 100% chance to damage cover. Man, if I have stuff in burning oil, then I do so much damage. You guys are way too patient if you can let your food brine for 3 days. You're way too patient. Looks a critical hit if the enemy is facing you. I kind of want it over the whip because the whip ain't doing me too much. Oh my god, I cannot do anything in Dead Cells right now. It is kicking. BC3 is just kicking my ass right now, man. Oh my god.